Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video I'm actually going to be showing some gold coins I bought at auction. I'll probably run you through the rationale why I bought, why some of them are better buyers than others, why some of them might potentially be bad buys. I'm trying to do more tutorial type videos as I feel they're helpful for people. So let's kind of get into it. So this is a 2005 full sovereign. These are pretty rare actually. I think they're around the 30k mark in terms of mintage. People didn't really like them due to the cartoony-esque style. That's fair enough. Now, I actually paid $355 for this, and you might be thinking, Sean, that's a lot of money to pay for it. And yeah, you'd be right. However, you can always sell specialty sovereigns. I'm going to hold on to this for a bit, most likely. I reckon it's probably worth 360 to 380 in the current market. We shall see. If I could get 375 out of it, I'd happily sell it, but I'm actually thinking of holding this until I can get 400 out of it. I think gold will go up in the short to medium term now that inflation is kicked in. And people are not saying it's transitory. It's not. It never was transitory. And to be honest, I don't even know why they said that apart from kicking the can. So there's that one. So is it a great buy? Yeah, put it down as a meh, but it gives me something to sell in the future. I've then got this coin here. So this is an 1825 half sovereign. I don't think it's ex-jewelry, but it's certainly very worn. All I'm going to say is if you were 200 years old, you'd be very worn as well, and that's completely okay. So I've just listed this for 260. I think 260 is probably a fair price. I recently sold an 1818 half sovereign, which you would have seen on the channel. It had a massive gouge down here, and it was okay. You know, it was an okay coin. That went for 300. However, the year is probably more sought after than the 1825. So 260 where it's at. I ended up paying I think I paid 230 for this. So there's a bit in this for me if I can sell it, and if I can't, I'm happy to keep stuff like this. I don't get many of the older bits in. I know it's a gap filler, but it's not the worst coin. The next coin I bought was this coin here. So this is a 20 mark Prussian German Reich. This coin here is actually in very good condition. It's not particularly rare or anything like that. The luster's pretty good. The condition is pretty good. Don't see any issues with the reading, which suggests it hasn't been in jewelry. There is a slight knock on one part of it. I think it's here. Yeah, but that's nothing to really put someone off. It's not like a gouge or anything like that. You know, 6 months ago I would have been asking 400 for this. I think this is worth maybe 370. I think 370 is a very fair price on this for the condition anyway. I ended up paying 325 on it. I thought this was a steal. I thought this was an absolute steal. You know, I don't mind telling people what I paid. The reality is I'm going to be pricing anyway. So if someone comes back to me and says, "Oh yeah, but Sean, you paid this," I'm going to be like, "Yeah." So, you know, this is my job. You know, I've got to find the bargains. This went way under. I thought this would have gone for 350 at most. And yeah, the reason I thought it would have gone for 350 was the auction I bought from, it's a very tough time of the year to sell, so I was expecting a lot of bargains to come in. I only had about 2k to play with, so sometimes it's about picking your battles. Right, this coin here, this is a 1993 PR69 double cam. Now this is one of the coins I should do very well on, so I've just listed this for 300. It's one of the rarer sovereigns. It's actually kind of hard to find in the date run. I think the mintage is about 2.9 plus what was in the sets, assuming that they weren't broken out of the sets. But there's a lot of people who 1993 is a year they would buy. So you're talking 28 years old. You're starting, or some people are starting to get into the coin game, and you know they want to buy their birth year, or they've got a date run going on. This is going to be one of the harder coins to find. So I've put 300 on it, and I think compared to where the benchmark is, when I look at my peers and I look at social media, I look at eBay, I think 300 is actually a very fair price on this. It's not like the 1980, 1981, 82, where they're not really worth much more over bullion. They're really common. You see them every day. You don't see many of the 1993s, 94, 95, 96. You just don't really see many of them. And you know, that is what it is what it is, should I say. This coin here, you know, this coin's a bit of a disappointment. I'm probably going to break even on this. So I paid 180 on the back that it was an MS70. You know, I got the coin, I was like, you know, it doesn't look like a 70. And then I've turned it over. It's got hazing. Not good. I don't know if that's happened. Well, it must have happened after the coin. I doubt they would have graded it like that. Like, how careless would you be? You wouldn't damage your brand as a grader to grade something as 70 when it's not. Or at least you'd think so. But yeah, this coin isn't great. I'm not happy with it. So yeah, this is probably a bad buy. Can't win them all, guys. You really can't. That's okay. Now the next coin, this is going to be the money coin for me, apart from this. So this is a 1932 $10 AU58. This is an 850 to 900 coin. I paid 730 on it. It went for an absolute bargain. I've just listed it for 850, by the way. So these are the types of coins I just hold on to and I wait for the right buyer. You know, you go online, you're going to be paying 900 and up for something like this. And I get why people buy them. I really do. You know, I get why people buy them because I buy them. You know, I like these coins. I think the last AU58 I had, I ended up selling for 900. Don't quote me though. I sell a lot of coins. I'm pretty sure it was 900, but this one's up for 850. Beautiful coin. Does have slight marks here. I think AU58 is bang on the grade, to be honest. It's a nice coin, but it doesn't look MS. It doesn't, you know, it's. So overall, so let's try and tally it up, just to give you a representation of what I do. So say I make 120, 75, 195, 225, 250. Let's put these down as break even. So if I take postage off on 6 individual coins, you're looking at 35. So I'm doing 215 and the cost was 2065. So what that means is I'm making 10%. If it goes to plan. And if it goes wrong, I'm going to make less. And that pretty much sums up my business. You know, it's get the coins in and move them quickly. Find out where the value is and try and buy that value. There's probably a lot of value on the market at the moment because people are selling. It's a seller's market, and what's going to happen is the prices are going to drip down. So I just have to make sure I've got money in the coffers to buy those deals. But with auctions, it really is a knowledge-based game. This was a steal. I was surprised it went so low. Someone bid me 720 and I was like, I wasn't going above 730. Not because I was being greedy, but they can take a long time to move. And, you know, it's a lot of money to tie up into one coin. even for myself. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've taken something out of it, and I'll see you on the next one.